A really impressive set of resumes there. I appreciate the intros. I'm the co-founder of Elevora, a technical founder on the AI end of things. Elevora, it's a combination of Latin roots, meaning elevating voices. Our mission is to get people in that setting where they can really say their piece in an interview rather than writing a cover letter and throwing it in with the other 1,000 applicants. We've been around for 8 months. Our core pilot product right now is what we call instant interview. They're open interview links so that candidates can actually interview to apply rather than apply to interview. We're doing away with resumes and cover letters. It's just an instant interview that they can do in 10 minutes as their application. Where we're at right now is finding that specific product market fit because our solution is extremely broad and very widely applicable across industries, across job levels. Because we're using AI models, they can effectively operate under any conditions. So any job description or company culture can be adapted to work with our system. So it's kind of a blessing and a curse. We solve a myriad of problems, which is the core one and who has it. And that's what we're trying to figure out.
Could you share more about the AI part of this and what you're doing that's unique in the space with AI?
On the other side of this when there's interview practice. I wonder if it's a dual offering.
I saw on your website that there's no need for an updated resume, especially if the job doesn't require much prior experience. It sounds like either very early career or maybe even some of these field type roles where it's not about having 20 years of tech dev.
Yeah.
It's about being able to physically take on the work and, show up. Have you thought about narrowing that focus?
Your current ICP is small businesses. Can you talk a little bit about how self-serve your product currently is? I don't think you want to go full inbound because you want to talk to people, but how easy is it for them to come to the site and go, oh yeah, I want to try this out and like chuck a job rec on there and go. The more self-serve you can have it, the more opportunity you have for growth purposes, the more it's automated and you're managing the whole group of customers as opposed to having to walk people through would make that pricing model stick better.
Have you thought about approaching companies that do franchisee relationships? So like a McDonald's or an Amazon drivers, like Amazon as an example themselves provide a platform of technology to those folks to help them run their business.
Mm.
And I'm sure McDonald's would do the same. And so like those are people who are looking constantly for benefits that they can add in and they can then be that sales channel for you.
I guess one thing I'd be curious about as we're thinking about the enterprise or like some of these routes, putting on my paranoid founder hat, what's the moat that you have from a competitive perspective?
One thought on that, a lot of investors investing in AI talk about the importance of data, like how you're collecting the data, owning the data. It sounds like there is data you're collecting that could become valuable at a certain volume.
What I was hearing from you was that small business and the franchisees, etc., with high turnover is where you're going to focus. I just wanted to understand where you are with that process. What is your ability to invest into someone who has enough experience to lead you to the people that you need to connect to in order to continue to iterate on this? Because at least fractionally, I think that this would be an area that will help you accelerate exactly who you want to go after and what you look like for this next iteration.
If you wanted to test out what you need, the PAC could probably be that person for you because here and beyond who's here today, we have a lot of connections. And so maybe that's setting up some sort of engagement for both the business development and getting feedback for product.
In theory, what does the next step look like?
Yeah. So if you're interested in moving forward with a product advisory board service or fractional leader service, from this conversation, it sounds like a hybrid approach might even be best, where there would be a PAC advisor who would be your primary contact, and then the product advisory board supporting that so that we can pull in resources, particularly for the business development aspects of this. Is there anything else that you think might be helpful to see scoped out?
If any of the members are comfortable, it'd be awesome to do some kind of network extension stuff as well. We could talk more at length, maybe do a demo or something. If we could potentially find some intros that would be synergistic for me, that'd be awesome. I think that'd be a cool channel as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I think I have a good sense of a scope that we could share with you. If we're driving towards outcomes, which is something we like to do here at the PAC, we would want the engagement to be at least 3 months.
It was cool to just have like 6 new perspectives on this just all at once. That was awesome. It's been kind of a struggle to get those conversations to begin with. So having 6 at once is pretty cool. That was fun.
Awesome.